Hey, it's Nick Jonas here, and I'm at Broadway.com to answer all of your questions. It's really tough to pick one person that is the funniest off stage. We have a really amazing cast with a lot of really funny people. I know that I did all my rehearsals with Michael Urie, and so I got quite a few laughs in with him. On stage he's hilarious, but also off stage he's a good laugh. It's kind of crazy to see myself on a 6-story billboard in the middle of Times Square. I drive by it from time to time and I go, oh, it's me. It's really big. I think about the days when I was a kid walking through Times Square, dreaming about having one of those billboards and dreaming about being in a Broadway show as an adult and a leading man. So it's kind of hard to believe that it's actually here, but I'm having a great time. The emotions and thoughts that were going through my mind at the beginning of How to Succeed on my opening night was just, don't forget your lines, don't forget what you're saying. It's a lot of lines in this show. Finch really does carry the show, and so it's important to remember all of it and do your best to make sure your delivery is solid too. But on my opening night, I think I did say, how to apply for a job, how to sit down at a desk, how to sit down at a desk. So I had a moment there, but it's okay, it happens. Besides Finch, I don't know, it's tough to say. Right now I'm not really sure. I'd love to get involved in a project from its earlier stages, something that I can be involved in the development and then, and the rollout of it all. And I think that roles right now, Frankie Valli would be a great one for, and Jersey Boys. It'd be a fun role, and I don't know what else there is that I'd like to do at this moment. I think I'll always know when it's right, and so hopefully when the next thing comes up, I'll feel good about it. I saw Daniel Radcliffe in the show just before I signed on to be on the show myself, and thought he was amazing. Loved his performance and loved his commitment to the role, and then what he did as far as taking ownership goes, just every aspect of the role, off stage, on stage, all of it. I thought he was incredible, and I did have a few conversations with him just about the role, what he'd learned about it and doing it, and what to expect. I do wear my insulin pump during the show. We have mic packs actually kind of on a little belt that we wear during the show, and they made a little pouch specifically for my insulin pump, so it fits right in there with the rest of my mic packs. And I have to wear it during the show or else I'd have an issue, but they were very nice to be able to set that up for me in the way that they did. I'm going to be really greedy for a minute and say I'd like both. It would be a dream to win a Grammy Award, and it would also be an absolute dream to win a Tony, or just be nominated for a Tony. I was nominated for a Grammy, and that was an amazing thing, and Adele won that one, but of course she did, and I love her music, so if anyone's going to win, she should win. But a Tony would be great, an Emmy too. I don't know, I'm getting really greedy now, but I'd love to do the circuit. I've never fangirled over somebody. I'm trying to think. I've been sort of really excited to meet somebody and sort of honored to meet them. People like Stevie Wonder and Elvis Costello and Paul McCartney, but never really had a fan sort of starstruck experience. I think I've always just really respected people and wanted to have conversations with them if there was an opportunity. Guest starring on Smash was a lot of fun. It was such a great experience to work with that cast. They're all so talented, and have just the rollout of it all now has been so fun to watch, and I'm still just so shocked that I was even able to be a part of it, and then to now have the episode already aired is a great thing, and it'll be interesting to see if Lyle makes a reoccurrence, but it'll be fun. If they have me back, I'd love to come. I think one of my favorite memories as a child from back when I was a kid on Broadway was when I was in Les Mis. Me and the other child actors in the show would basically do our own version of Les Mis. We'd build barricades in the dressing room, and it got pretty crazy, and there'd be just a pile of stuff in the middle of the dressing room, and the management team would come in and ask what was going on, and we would just answer, very matter of fact, we're doing the show. But it was our version of the show, so it was fun. My brothers and I have definitely been inspired by the brother bands. For us, the Bee Gees are a big one. Our dad raised us on the Bee Gees and their music, and so we love them. The Osmonds was a big one for me. I loved their music growing up. Jackson 5, obviously. So those are some of the major sort of brother bands that we've connected with. My personal best score of all time is 268. I love bowling and have really enjoyed being, I'm actually the co-captain with one of my castmates. I'm the captain of our softball team, which starts up next month, but co-captain of this, and I think I've enjoyed the social aspect of it more than even just the bowling. Like, we're a good team. We've won our last 3 nights that we've played, and we're okay. We're not great, but we have a great time with each other and with the other shows. Being a part of the community there and making friends is always nice. So my bowling scores have not been as good as when I'm really focused on bowling a good game, but we have a good time, and that's what matters. I was just speaking about this actually because she tweeted about it last night, and I was really excited to see her tweet. But Kristen is a friend of mine now and someone that I admire and would love to work with on the theater stage one day. And she mentioned Mame, doing that, and I play Patrick, which would be pretty fun. So we'll see. Maybe that'll happen one day. What am I doing to prepare for my life in the White House? I am watching this election. This is a crazy one. Just studying all this different craziness going on. But I think that I'm less interested in politics and more interested in I'm fascinated by the presidency as an idea and as a concept, and I've always been sort of fascinated by it, and I've loved just reading about it and had the opportunity to go to the White House now a few times and see the Oval Office. And there's actually a moment in How to Succeed when I'm walking into J.B. Bigley's office for the first time, and I'm supposed to be amazed and sort of in awe of it all, and I actually draw from my experience of walking in the Oval Office for the first time and seeing that, and that's what I think of when I'm walking in there, and it helps me with that scene quite a bit. I think that Wicked is a staple. It's such an amazing show, one of my favorites. Jersey Boys is another favorite of mine. Saw Memphis recently, and I really loved that. But of course, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying is the #1 thing you have to see if you come to the city. Ooh, it's a tough one. I mean, I think Blackbird is one of the best songs of all time, and I've been so blessed to see Paul McCartney play it now 3, 4 times. And one in particular was this incredible event in Washington, D.C. just before we were all a part of this Paul McCartney tribute at the White House. And it was a room of about 150 people, very small room, and he impromptu just grabbed an acoustic guitar and sang Blackbird. And I mean, I was close to tears. It was one of the most amazing moments I can think of in my life, and the song itself is so brilliant, but then to see him play it like that was really incredible. I think I would choose the piano. I love guitar and drums and bass and the other instruments I play, but piano can really be sort of translated in any way, any style of music, and I think that's the one that I'd go with so that I could have the most options. Thank you so much for all your questions. Please come see me and my cast in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I will see you next time. So long.